empowering, sometimes the way we think about empowering, I know in corporate contexts that I'm familiar with, usually that means that someone in power sort of hands control over to somebody else, but doesn't actually really hand control over to somebody else. It stays the decision maker. I think that one of the keys, you have to have a kind of radical accountability for empowerment to work, right? And so when I empower someone, or someone takes that power within their own hands, right? It's so critical to know who's the decision maker. And one of the things I see often is people stay sort of thinking, oh, I'm still the decision maker and I'm going to tell you what to do and you better come to me for input. And why haven't they come to me for input, right? So there's so many dynamics at play, right? But the critical thing is, who is the decision maker? And then how can I share my wisdom, my experience as considerations for that person, instead of must-haves or things you have to do, you have to implement my vision, right? So I share my appreciations and my considerations to the person who is the decision maker, and I leave it up to them to decide how to incorporate my wisdom. And a lot of people think, okay, I'm empowered now, I don't have to ask anybody for input. I don't have to ask for suggestions and so forth. Actually, I think the responsibility becomes greater to cast a wider net for input, and then to take those considerations and appreciations for what's been expressed and fold them into our plan and let people know how they've influenced our decision-making. Those are a few thoughts.